Okay, so let's factor this trinomial by trial and error. The first thing I want to do is I want to find factors of the first term, 6x squared. So for factors of 6x squared, I can look at x and 6x, or 2x and 3x. So those are the factors of 6x squared. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to pair those off with factors of 40. So I'm going to look at the factors of 40 now. Well, I could use 1 and 40. It could be 2 and 20. It could be 4 and 10, or 5 and 8. And I think that's all the factors of 40. So I'm going to pair them off over here too, because these are all the combinations that I would have to try. And I'm just going to go through and methodically go through my list. 5 and 8. Now, I'm going to get some information from the actual trinomial. First of all, the constant being positive means that my two factors are both going to have the same sign in the middle. The same sign. And the fact that this is a subtraction means both of them are going to be minus signs. So I'm going to have two subtractions for my binomials. So let's go see what we have. All right. So I'm going to try the x and the 6x first. Or, you know what, let's try the 2x and the 3x first, because a lot of times I find those work. So let's try 2x and 3x. So first I'll try 2x and 3x, and I'm going to try it with the 1 and the 40 first. So I can't put a number in with another number that has a common factor that's not 1. So I can't put the 40 with the 2x. 40 and 2x have a common factor of 2. So if I'm going to do this, I have to put a minus 40 here and a minus 1 here. And that's what I would try there. But when I find the outside product, I get negative 80. When I find the inside product, or negative 80x, I get negative 3x. And when I combine those, I get negative 83x, which is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for negative 53. So it turns out that 1 and 40 aren't going to work with 2 and 3. When I look at the next pair, 2 and 20, I can't put 2 with 2 because they have a common factor of 2, nor can I put 20 with 2 because they have a common factor of 2. So I don't have to try 4 or 2 and 20 at all. The same thing with 4 and 10. I can't put a 4 with a 2 because they have a common factor of 2. And I can't put a 10 with a 2 because they have a common factor of 2. So I don't have to try the 4 and the 2 either. The last pair that I have to try with the 2x and the 3x is the 5 and the 8. But because of the same convention, I can't put anything in the same parenthesis that has a common factor. I'm not going to be able to put the 8 with the 2, so I have to put the 8 with the 3, and the 5 has to go with the 2 then. And when I try this, the outside products give me negative 16, while the inside products give me negative 15. So negative 16x and negative 15x are the product of the outside inside. And that gives me negative 31x, which is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for negative 53. So I've gone through everything on that list, and that means that 2x and 3x aren't the ones that work. So I can now move on, and I can try the x and the 6x. Maybe I should have tried them first. So let's try the x and the 6x then. All right, x and 6x. Let's see. So first I'm going to try the x and the 6x with the 1 and the 40. But once again, I can't put the 40 with the 6 because 40 and 6 have a common factor of 2. So it would have to be a 40 here and a 1 here. But then the product of the inside is negative 240x, while the product of the outside is negative 1x. And when I add those together, I get negative 241x when I'm only looking for negative 53x. So that doesn't work. All right, so 1 and 40 is not going to work out. The 2 and the 20, that's not going to work either because I can't put the 2 with the 6 because they have a common factor of 2, nor can I put the 20 with the 6 because they have a common factor of 2. So 2 and 20 aren't going to I don't need to try those. I can't put a 4 with a 6 either, nor can I put a 10 with a 6 because they both have a common factor of 2. So I don't have to try those either. And now it comes down to 5 and 8. So if this doesn't work, this polynomial is prime. So I'm trying the x and the 6x with a 5 and an 8. I can't put the 8 with the 6 because they have a common factor of 2. So it would have to be minus 8 here and 5 here. Now I try my inside product, and I get the inside product is negative 48x. And I try the outside product, and that's going to be negative 5x. When I add those together, I get negative 53x. So this seems to work out perfectly. I have x minus 8 and 6x minus 5. When I do the foiling, I get x times x gives me 6x squared. X times negative 5 gives me negative 5x. Negative 8 times 6x gives me negative 48x. And then last times last, negative 8 times negative 5 is positive 40. So this gives me 6x squared minus 53x plus 40. So this is the answer. This is exactly what I was looking for. I've factored that trinomial. This is the final answer. Those are the factors of 6x squared minus 53x plus 40. We've factored.